What's up, rock and rollers? My name is William Ryan and Rock and Ryan, and we just got a whole slate of new TV spots and trailers from the Super Bowl yesterday. And this is going to be a video of me just breaking it all down briefly. So in case there's any trailers or TV spots you may have missed, and just to basically recap them for those who haven't caught up with the Super Bowl or just want basically a recap of what happened. Yeah, let's go ahead and just break them down. And I just want to say real quick that for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and The Flash, I think those were the biggest trailers and TV spots to come out of the Super Bowl. I mean, those are the only two movies that got actual full trailers at the Super Bowl. So I think those videos will be for another day. Actually, the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 trailer reaction video will be out tomorrow. So there's that. And also be sure to look out for my Black Panther Wakanda Forever video. That's coming out the day after that. So, and then it'll be Ant-Man and the Wasp. So basically, from here now, it's going to be basically a lot of Marvel content on this channel. A week full of Marvel content. So be sure to watch out for that. And The Flash, we'll just go for another day. Alright, so up first, we have Fast X. And this is just pretty much a shorter version of the main trailer that came a few days ago, minus a couple of new shots and this new stunt at the end.
See you soon, Dom.
So there's really not much to break down for this TV spot. It's just basically a smaller version of the trailer, so let's move on. Next up, we have Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny. We got a new TV spot for the film, and for pretty much the entirety of this TV spot, it has the main theme playing over, which I really liked, and Sala appearing in the trailer once again, and another scene between Indiana Jones and Phoebe Waller-Bridge's character Helena Shaw, and we get another scene with them, and yeah. And we also get a bit more backstory of the relationship between Indiana Jones and Matt Mikkelsen's character, Jürgen Voller. I don't really know how to pronounce his name, but that's probably the main highlight for me, is that we get to, there's a little bit of more details being released for what the kind of backstory is behind those two. Yeah, I can't wait to see how that goes. Next up, we have Creed 3, which I think, in my personal opinion, is probably the most stylistic and creative Super Bowl TV spot that they've released, with scenes from the movie being contained or masked over the Roman numeral 3, and it's zooming into the screen, and it gives us a bit more look into some more of the characters from the film, especially Bianca and Adonis Creed's kid, and yeah, just gave us a bit more montage of both Creed and Jonathan Major's character training and fighting each other. And I really cannot to see how it'll go down. And the main thing that attracts me to this movie is Michael B. Jordan, the fact that he's directing it. He went from being the main character and acting it to actually directing it himself. So I really cannot wait to see how Creed 3 will go and how the final product of his direction. Next is Transformers, which, like with Fast X, it's basically the same as the trailer that was released a couple weeks ago, whereas it's just essentially additional shots and scenes, but basically a shorter version of the main trailer that came a while ago. But we do get some new info from this TV spot where the Transformer that Anthony Ramos' character is hanging out with, well, I guess he's assuming he's going to be partnered with throughout most of the movie. The name's Mirage, and I like how we got some shots of Optimus Prime. I don't remember it from being the actual the first trailer. So yeah, nice to see Optimus Prime again. And yeah, I guess there's that one and only detail from this TV spot that we got. Mirage the Transformer. Next up is Ant-Man and the Wasp, which is just a Heineken commercial, and is probably the smallest out of all the TV spots and trailers that came out from the Super Bowl. It's essentially just Scott Lang hanging out in Hank Pym's lab and getting a Heineken bottle and trying to prevent his ant buddies from getting it, which they eventually do. And I just find it funny that he went from Coca-Cola with the Hulk to Heineken. I guess it might be a hint as to how Ant-Man Quantumania might be more mature and darker than the previous Ant-Man films. So, I don't know. But I feel like in terms of entertainment scale, I kind of like the Coca-Cola commercial better, just because he crossed over with the Hulk. This one is just Scott Lang. So, yeah. Maybe I might be wrong with the darker tone that I'm hoping for, but we'll see. Alright, next up is 65, which I actually thought it was titled 65 Million Years, which I'm totally wrong. I think 65 is a better title. But yes, it is actually my first look at it. I haven't seen the full trailer yet. But yeah, it looks interesting so far. I don't know much about it other than the fact that it's a horror movie, apparently, considering that it has the writer of A Quiet Place behind it. So yeah, it would be a change of pace to see a horror movie, dinosaur movie. And yeah, I just know it's going to be a dinosaur movie, but yeah, I'm just hoping that it'll be better than the dinosaur movie that we got last year, which I am more than willing to delve into that atrocity for another day.
Yeah, but your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should.
Moving on to Dungeons and Dragons. So this one I particularly don't have a very high interest in, as I'm not too familiar with the lore of Dungeons and Dragons, as I've actually never played the role-playing game before, so I don't really know what to really say about it, because yeah, I just can't really give my thoughts on it when I don't even know what Dungeons and Dragons is. So, but I guess from the looks of it, it just seems decent. Although, it is my first time knowing that Michelle Rodriguez is in the movie. Actually, the only cast member I knew was in the movie is Chris Pine. And yeah, I guess good to know that Michelle Rodriguez is in the movie. Nice to know that she's in it. Up next is Scream 6. So technically, this didn't actually come out in the Super Bowl. That came yesterday. This came out a while ago. And like I mentioned in my most anticipated movies of 2023 video, I only watched the first Scream, so honestly not too familiar with the rest of the franchise, but nonetheless just also curious about it. I mean, it has Jenna Ortega, who is going very strong after Wednesday. Courtney Cox, who is the only one from the previous films returning, apparently. And I don't think David Arquette's returning, and nor is Neve Campbell. But what I'm really most excited to see is Hayden Panettiere. Please correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm pronouncing her name wrong. But yeah, also excited to see her again in a movie after so long. I mean, she has been in other movies after A Bug's Life or Dinosaur, which were the only two movies that I know her from. So it'd be nice to see her actually in person on screen in a movie other than doing voiceover. So there's that. And I don't know whether to say whether this will be better or this will be worse than the previous ones, because again, I haven't seen the other Scream movies. I only seen the first one, which is I know and was really good, and I really enjoyed it, but I'm not too familiar with the critical reception from the previous films, so I cannot have difficulty whether to say whether this will be good or bad. I mean, I don't know. I just hope it's good nonetheless. And finally, the last one on my list is a Super Mario Brothers commercial, TV spot, and they did the unthinkable or the unexpected, something never in a million years I thought they'd actually acknowledge. It is that they actually implemented the theme song from the Super Mario Brothers Super Show cartoon in their promo material.
We're the Mario Brothers, and plumbing's a game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. When your sink is in trouble, you could call us on the double. We're faster than the others, you'll be hooked on the brothers.
Like, I cannot actually believe that they did it. They actually did it. And that honestly caught me off guard. So, just to give a backstory behind this cartoon, I actually had a Volume 2 DVD pack of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, and I still have it. And I basically grew up watching it. My sister and I grew up watching and loving this Super Show on TV, watching on TV as kids. So to actually hear it, for us to actually hear it playing alongside the promo for this movie, it was such a treat, and it just made me really happy, and yeah, it just made my sister smile as well. But the main gist of this TV spot is that it is just a little piece of ad that promotes the Mario Bros. Plumbing service, which is just a fun and wholesome and most of all nostalgic sort of thing, because we're both fans of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, and it was nice to hear that little tune again. But also, not only does it have the original voice actress for Princess Toadstool from the Super Mario Bros. Super Show cartoon coming back to voice this lady here, but it also has a phone number and website at the end, which at first I thought wasn't real because I thought they were just playing around, but I actually searched it up just to make sure, and sure enough, the site actually exists. It's called smbplumbing.com, and as you can see, I'm on it right now. There's the phone number, and yeah, it's certified apparently, and there's the commercial right on the front page, and yeah, some quotes there, and about us, which includes about like Mario and Luigi. Has a little nice animation of 24/7, their operations going on, and some really cute reviews here. I know they're not real, but they're just fun to look at. And apply now, apparently. You can apparently apply for the service, apply to work at the service. I don't know. And yeah. And there's the phone number, which I guess if the website is real, then the phone number must be real. So I called it. Alright guys, so I got the actual number here. You guys can actually see it. And yeah, we're gonna go to try calling in and see what happens. So here we go.
Thank you for calling Super Mario Brothers Plumbing. It's me, Luigi. And if you need service, please text us at the same number you just called, 92955 Mario. That's 929-556-2746. Message us about any issues wherever you live, house, condo, mansion, and we'll be sure to text you back right away, because at Super Mario Brothers Plumbing, we don't say let's wait, we say let's go. Oh, and check our website, smbplumbing.com. We're still working on it, so more updates to come. Bye-bye.
That was good. That was good. Man, the marketing and promo for this movie is off the charts. I can't believe they're doing this. It's honestly, as a big Mario fan, this is more than I could ever ask for. It is like, honestly, I'm just gonna say it's just a dream come true to get a phone call from, well, not a literal phone call. I'm calling them, but a voice message from Luigi in this case, voiced by Charlie Day, by the way. Mario's not in it. You can't hear Chris Pratt's Mario in it. It's just mainly Luigi who's taking the voice message. But yeah, it was just a really fun thing, and yeah, it's been fun to record this. So yeah, I don't regret it at all. Well, that was fun. Nice to end it on this little surprise here. And yeah, that's going to be all the sort of mini and brief breakdowns and just my general thoughts and recap summaries of the Super Bowl trailers / TV spots that we got this year. And again, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and The Flash will be coming on another day. And yeah, that's going to be about it. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe so you can tune in for more material and content like this. And I guess that's going to be it for me. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you all next time. RHINOS ROLLOUT!